It's pretty common, I think, for companies occasionally to look back and see where they have been, what has happened, so that they can kind of, look ahead to see where they want to go, and celebrate where they've been, okay, and how much progress they've made. And even I think in our personal lives, we kind of do that. Maybe we look back on college or whatever and say, those were the good times, right? So I'm Wanda Thibodeau. I'm the host of the Faithful on the Clock podcast, and this is Challenge Me Monday. We're going to get a little nostalgic here this week. The verse that I have for you this week is Ecclesiastes 12, verse 1, and that says, "Remember your Creator in the days of your youth, before the days of trouble come and the years approach when you will say, I find no pleasure in them." Now, the reason why I bring up, all this reflection is that there's always something good to look back on, usually, okay? But, how often do we really say, oh, that was because of God? Or how often in this moment do we say, wow, God is really with me? And whatever's happening in my job, my career, my family, whatever it is. So the challenge that I have for you this week is to go back and look and see in your journals, in your scrapbooks, whatever it might be, home videos, and see if you can find some places where you can give a little bit of credit and praise to God, okay? Then I also want you to maybe start a scrapbook or journal or maybe a vlog or something like that, where you can just for a little while, maybe a couple months, it doesn't maybe have to be that long, but just for a little while, just kind of keep track of things that you can say, hey, right now, when I'm young, I'm going to praise you because you have given me so much stuff and I can't imagine what's coming, right? And that you recognize that God is here with you now and that this is a good time, okay? Even though there's things going on in the world, even though life's not perfect, God is with you. Okay, and that's true whether you're 9 or 99. Okay, so and I want you to remember that too, because even if you're more senior in your company, that's not necessarily the end of your quote youth. When you think about what else does God want you to do with your life, maybe when you retire, that's a whole other chapter. And so when you think of, you're young at heart and you're doing all of these things for God that you never did when you were in work, okay? So that's youthfulness in itself, just in a different way, okay? So this applies to everybody, regardless of your age, okay? So that's the challenge for this week. Go ahead and Zoom RSVP for that. It's at 6 o'clock on Thursday. We have them every week. They are always free. You can also get the reflection questions that go with that. Just a quick click, and it is free to download. Those will have just a little bit of support when you go to study, gets you a little bit into the scripture with a little bit more support. So hopefully you can let me know how all that goes. Let me know some of the ways that God is supporting you in the comments below, and I will see you next week. Bye.